Irregular Nation, welcome back to Earth 444, the irregular broadcasting planet where I bring you your Earth 1 news because the irregular Neil just does not want to. And I don't blame him sometimes. You know, this is a planet where everybody reports the news. It's a scary planet for some that do visit it. Miss Hope Productions joining us as always from Earth 1, coming via boom tube, which she does hate. She cannot stand that boom tube. But what can you do? Miss Hope Productions, how are you? How are you today?
I'm cold.
You're cold?
The planet is very cold.
Oh yeah, it is that time of the year. And happy holidays to everybody out there, because we are approaching the holiday season. Well, we actually are there. Thanksgiving's hitting, Christmas is coming, Hanukkah is coming. Whew! And I have seen the Irregular Neil's place. It is quite the Griswold style apartment, I must say.
Griswold has come to this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Irregular Tours holiday video that's going to be coming along soon. That's going to be fun to see. Can't wait to see it. Awesome stuff. Huh. But, you know, we haven't been, it's been what? I'd say about 2 weeks, probably since our last encounter. Prior to that, yes, I know we were gone for like a couple months. But you know, like we said in the last Newsflash, there's only so much news to report. Half the time it's a bunch of BS. But, you know, the Patreons out there, they wanna hear this stuff. No matter whether it be falsities or truth. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? But without further ado, tonight's
Ice cold beer
is brought to you in part by Samuel Adams Wicked Hazy New. Oh yeah, it's a juicy New England IPA, and it's a 6.8 on the Richter scale. Yes, we've had this one before.
I like that one.
This is Hope Productions is a big fan of it. Got our mug tonight. We're not drinking out of the bottle like we did last time, as you can see. I see that you are, and Miss Hope Productions is not having a water this time. She's actually having a nice alcoholic beverage. And what do you have?
The Brooklyn Winter IPA.
A winter IPA for someone that does not like the winter. Interesting.
It's the worst time of the year.
But it's also the happiest time of the year for you because you are a big Christmas fan, are you not?
Yes, and I would enjoy it more if I lived in a warm climate.
Okay, all right. Are you approving of the attire tonight? We went to our casual wear.
I think you're thinking it's a little summer.
Hey,
time
on
too.
this planet, it's not cold.
Yes,
What
it
kind of
is. I came through here.
No,
I'm telling you, it's
no, you
cold
came
here.
via boom tube.
It's cold here.
No.
It's cold in here.
No, it's cold in here. Yes, not cold inside.
It's cold outside.
No.
It's
Ladies
not
and
warm
gentlemen,
up.
you gotta love
It is about 30 degrees outside. He is a liar.
Funny times.
Liar.
Yes. Oh, such a liar. Such a liar I am. All right. So everybody. So we've said so a couple times, and you know that shot has been popping up. We have to get a shot meter going at one point for everybody to see where.
What's a shot meter?
I don't know, the crowd meter with the applause noise. You know how many shots we have taken.
Well, don't be dead.
Well, that's okay. Yeah.
Really? It's okay if I'm dead?
Why is it tied into you now all of a sudden?
Because
You just tie it all into yourself?
No, I have to be doing it live.
No. You can't be taking the shots.
Why not?
Our audience takes the shots.
So you want our audience to be dead?
Did we not take 2 shots before we started this show?
Yes, I have to do that to deal with you.
To deal with Neil Storm?
Yeah.
That's right, I referred to myself into third person.
Yes.
Huh. All right. That's okay. That's all right.
I'm irritated.
Oh, shots fired. All right. Let's get into some irrelevant news. Yes, some irrelevant news. But seems to be big things nowadays. We'll get into some storm clouds later on. That's right. Well, we call storm clouds rants.
I didn't know what that meant.
Huh? You didn't know what that meant? Oh, I just let everybody know what that means.
You just made that up.
That's okay. Of course. But that's how we do it. That's how us Neils do this. Everything
There's
comes
too
out.
many of you.
There's a lot of us.
I can only
It's a
hear
very
that.
scary multiverse out there. Regular multiverse. It really is scary. What can you do? All right.
I keep getting trapped with all of you.
You love it. So, here we go. Let's get into those topics. Calm down out there. Quiet. All right, here we go. It's time for the DC Drop the Vowel U. Yes, there is no more. There is no more.
To make wigs.
Well,
I have creative direction of this.
There we go. That was a big creative move by dropping the vowel. Anyway, let's get into some of this. Now look, like I said, we did one of these 2 weeks ago. Not much else crap has changed, ladies and gentlemen. There's just a lot of, I believe the Irregular Neil has said this quite often. Old news is new news on a constant in these universes where people report this stuff. It's really not much else is new. So, coming up, James Gunn and Peter Safran, your new gods for DC, as, you know, everybody likes to overdo all this stuff. They're going to have their 8-year plan, as everybody's calling it their Bible coming. But they have a 4-year deal. Interesting. Just saying. You know, and then what they're trying to do is basically they're going to have their laid out plan. Now, okay, everybody, Snyder crazy bastards, okay, all of you, the Snyderverse is no longer going to be restored, all right? Obvious. It's obvious.
What?
So you need to move on from that. And whatever these two gents come up with, you're going to have to go with it going forward. So that cry for what's not coming, knock it off. Stop. It's over. It's okay. We're all fans, but you gotta move on at one point in life. What is actually kind of interesting about what they're trying to do, at least what you've heard, whether it could be real or not, is they want to do a cohesive universe where you're gonna tie in your movies, your TV, your video games, your animated, all that in one big universe. Okay. We'll see if that's great and all. You've got people trying to figure out what their plan's gonna be. I do like that James Gunn comes out to tell people to basically, whatever you're hearing, it's not true, so shut up until you actually hear it from their mouths. He's given a timeline of when that's supposed to be said. It could be in 2 months. You probably figure the new year is when you want to start with some new stuff. New year, new you. You know how that kind of crap goes. And in my mind, all logic dictates that they probably are going to point this toward Crisis on Infinite Earths. Why wouldn't you do that? You're trying to build an entire universe into some big climactic thing that goes on, right? So we could see that going on. That being said, that's pretty much it when it comes to that. You don't know what else is going to happen. That's why it's funny when you see all these things come out, but yet you haven't heard it from the horse's mouth yet. Oh, I don't know where an insider or a scooper gets all this crap, but whatever. Your next big bit of news, I don't know whether it be news or not, or what people talk about, is that Mr. Haslab has said there's going to be one decisive Batman in the DCU. Will it be Ben Affleck? Oh my God, everybody with the Ben Affleck. Will it be Pattinson? Pattinson has his own thing on his own universe. He was like, I don't know, like as a movie itself, it was okay. It was a drawn out movie. It wasn't terrible, wasn't that? But it's forgettable in my mind.
Awful.
No, as you can hear, Hope Productions, because I know she saw it, she wasn't a fan.
But that watch it.
Yeah, the Irregular Neil couldn't even rewatch the damn thing. It took him 3 days. Just because of, it just, I don't know, just didn't do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, we do like Ben Affleck's Batman. Yes, now we did know that he is coming back in the Flash movie, which has been known for a few years now. You don't know his fate in that movie. You have heard about the Keaton aspect, what they're going to be doing with him going forward, but a 70-year-old Batman isn't going to make sense. Yeah, so if you're going to have one Batman, most likely you're either going to recast with a younger one after the Flash film, or it's going to be Affleck continue, but is Affleck going to want to go in this for another 8 years? And the guy is, I think he's like in his close to 50. He has to be around there. Is he 50? Yeah, he's around there. So, I mean, look, I loved him as Batman. I'd love to see it come back. Will it happen or not? I don't know. All you have to know, ladies and gents, is that you got him in 2 movies. You got him in Aquaman coming out in 2023. You got him in Flash coming out in 2023. Until then, everything else is just going to be random people making videos for their channel to get clicks, to get likes, to do the same BS, to talk about the same thing over and over and over and over again until the thing actually happens. So, okay. Now, moving on from that subject, still in the as the DCU turns, James Gunn has hinted at 2 other characters coming. Lobo, thank God, it's about damn time. And Mr. Terrific, I don't really care about that character. We did see a rendition of that in the Arrowverse on the CW, I do recall that. But that came in the later versions of Arrow. Okay, so we'll see what happens with that. In some other news, recently, there was a little article that came out, and then, you know, everybody springs to it, like, because why wouldn't they? Henry Cavill, apparent deal is not done yet. Well, okay, but he did come out and issue the fact that he is back as Superman, cameos in Black Adam, does that whole thing, so duh, yes, the man's back. But then all of a sudden after that, you had a bunch of people come out and do a bunch of videos saying that he was signed on to a 3-year deal, or a 3-picture deal. You had a director already for Man of Steel 2. You had a script already. You had all this stuff right after that announcement. Really? I highly doubted that. But the freaking Magoo Nation that's out there goes and runs to it and thinks that that's actually happening, and everybody's commenting. Seriously, everybody. Really? Look, the guy's back. No, he probably doesn't have a full sit-on deal yet. It's probably a handshake kind of deal, or yes, we're going to get it done, but we have to have the plan laid out first. If you don't have a plan laid out, you're not going to be signing deals. And at the end of the day, he also was on the show The Witcher, and now apparently he's leaving The Witcher, but is he leaving The Witcher? Fans are petitioning. That's the new thing these days, is everybody likes to start a petition or a hashtag event. Oh my God. I mean, now, that being said, yes, it's gone on throughout the centuries of the world, but now it's just out of control. We'll get into that later on, maybe in a quick random section about, you know, obsession these days.
That's very interesting of recasting a character like that. I've only seen that on soap operas.
Yeah, okay, good point. You're talking about recasting, well, what they're doing, and this isn't going well, is they're going, I think it's either season 3 or 4 they're going into of The Witcher, and it's supposed to be, he signed on for 7 seasons. Now, apparently he cut that, right? Because he is now entering back into Superman. So if you're going to be Superman again, do all these other cameos and try to lead up into a movie, yeah, you're pretty much done doing that other stuff. How you going to do all that? And they've recasted it with Chris Hemsworth's brother, Liam. He doesn't fit the mold of what this character looks like.
He doesn't look like that.
Looks nothing like it. So you're going to recast the main character.
Which I have seen, but I'm saying. I've only seen it done on soap operas.
Right.
And
that doesn't always work out well, right?
No, it does not work out well. But I'm just saying that it's more acceptable in those kind of universes. Whether...
Yeah. No, that's why I'm saying, like...
This? I don't know.
No,
and I'm not saying that I've seen this.
That's a bad... that's a bad look. If anything, I would just end the series after that final season with him. If you're not... If you
wants to do up to...
he's going to do the 1 season, and then that's it. He's leaving.
Yeah.
Now...
Do they really need to continue it?
No, in my mind, no. I know... These days, I know everything that when something comes out, they make it sound like it's the biggest thing ever, and it never really is. You know what I mean? You'll hear about a series leaving Netflix, and then it's, oh, their fan favorite series is leaving Netflix. Shut the hell up. There's so much crap. There's so much shit content on all these streaming networks. At the end of the day, you're like, all right. The Witcher, yes, it's based off a video game. It might be off, books, this and that. I know.
Do they need to recast that character, or would they have done something else? I'm not saying no.
You really can't recast it. I'll put it to you that way. His character you can't recast because you can't kill it off and the show would be over.
Okay, so.
Right. So they're screwed either way, I think, on that. But whatever happens with, basically Cavill's not leaving as Superman. That won't happen. You wouldn't have just reintroduced him in Black Adam, and then he doesn't like that. So that whole thing, no shit, the deal's not done yet because nothing's told going forward yet. Come on, people, come on. Oh. And last part of the DCU is, like I said earlier on, this constant cry for Zack Snyder. People of the world here, I get it. He has a way, he has his cinematic language of directing things and a vision and all that, and he gave us Man of Steel, which was amazing. He gave us 2 other movies into that, but it was 2013, okay? Like, we really have, that was in 2013. Then we got BVS in 2014, 2015.
It's gonna be 2023 now.
And now we are in 2023. We were lucky enough to have a studio that had no leadership, and we're dumb enough to let the man do his movie again, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Thank God that happened. But
did it?
But
Never heard of that.
Yeah. But now here we
no
are.
No one ever talked about it.
No one ever talks about it.
None of you have ever talked about it.
No. But now here we are. You have a brand new direction coming. There should be excitement about that. No. We have to continue. Now, this isn't everybody that likes Zack Snyder's Justice League or Zack Snyder in general, but there are large factions of this fan base that just need to go away. You can only create so many amplified chambers when your community of fans that all like the same thing, right? You all like the same thing. You all want the same end result. But then you start infighting with each other and attacking one another and doing all that. Y'all need to get yourself checked, because do you think that the director himself wants to hear or see anything like that? Do you think people want that to be their fans? No. You should be rejoicing that all that even came out. And what you should do if you're a real fan of the man, go support the fact that the man's doing his passion projects. And every time he goes out onto a freaking interview, people ask him about that. They ask him about Zack Snyder's Justice League and W. Leave the fucking man alone about this stuff. And talk about the fact that he's doing his passion projects. Oifka. And then real quick before we get up to DCU, exciting that Keanu Reeves is coming back as Constantine. But now, as Kelsey said, we're going into 2023. Keanu Reeves is coming back as Constantine, and the last time we saw him as Constantine was 2005. Really?
So calling.
There's no why. Now, I love Constantine. I like the character Constantine. Keanu Reeves does not fit Constantine. I remember seeing the movie back then. It was good. It was okay, but it wasn't like, oh my God, this cult classic that everybody has to see again and bring back, and now everybody's excited because it's gonna be rated R.
So 18 years later.
18 years later, here he is, and I'm sorry, I love Keanu Reeves, but Keanu Reeves can't freaking act. And the guy that was playing, honestly, the guy that was playing him on the TV, Matt Ryan, he's just better fit, and he looks more like Constantine than anything. He just got a crap deal with I think it was the NBC show that came out. But they ended up finishing it, but then he got, casted in the CW-verse, but you know how CW was with their crap. But that whole thing, look, I love me some Constantine, but you could have went with a different actor and just told a new story. I don't know why you would continue from 18 years ago. I don't know. It just seems that everybody likes to go backwards in this world now instead of forwards. All right, moving on into the MCU. The MCU. And, that's still tied into Disney, this, that, the other. There's not really a shit ton going on in the MCU. Besides their overuse of content, like they overdo it. So Phase 4 closed. You had Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever come out. Was it good? Was it bad? I don't know. I didn't see it. I know that the Irregular Neil's gonna wait for it to come out on streaming. He didn't care to have to go see. He didn't run to go see the first one. He enjoyed the first one. It was definitely overblown to be like this great movie. And now we got part 2. But when the actor tragically passed away a few years ago, they didn't recast him. So now they took the major character. I guess he's a major character in the MCU. Like I said, I'm infuse it all into the comics and all that stuff. But you killed the T'Challa character off in the movieverse too, when you didn't have to do that. There was a purpose where you could have recast it because I think you entered a story too quick. But I can't cast judgment on it because I haven't seen it. So we shall see. But that did close out their phase. So now everybody can get overly excited and start reporting on shit for Secret Wars. You know, that's going to be the Kang Dynasty. We know he was introduced in the Loki series, a good series, by the way. And that's your big bad going forward. Now, he's going to be introduced in, he's going to be in Ant-Man Quantumania. We'll see what he does in there. Everybody's going to over-speculate what's going to happen in that, of course, and everybody's going to get themselves overly excited for something that they don't even know how much the man's going to be in the movie. It could be only a few quick scenes, but, everybody's going to start going over the top with this like they always do. So we'll probably hear about leaked plots, leaked this, leaked that. God. And I think the next movie is Ant-Man for it. And I do know that another, basically one of their next things that's coming is Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday special. That'll be out on Disney+. I'm assuming that's like James Gunn's last MCU thing that he's doing, because now he is the head of DCU, so I don't know how you can do both. That's just too much of a workload. So that's coming out November 20th. Huh?
It's conflicting.
Yeah, it's conflicting. So that's coming out November 25th. We'll see. I'm sure that'll have some kind of tie where everybody will overblow that too into one of the movies, or I think I saw like some kind of X-Men thing is in it, or I don't know. But like I said, all this stuff, it becomes a bit much. I have seen that a lot of the actors of the MCU, like some lead actors, do struggle with some mental illness because of all the psychotic fan base that doesn't know how to stop the obsession that I talk about. You can like all this shit, but damn, you gotta have more to life than just this stuff.
Live your life. Like real life.
Please don't live your life waiting for movies to come out. Please.
That's a scary
That's a scary thought. Ooh. Now, going into Disney/Disney parks kind of stuff. Basically, in our last episode, we went off on a little thing with Disney. They have so much stuff coming in November, December. I mean, the Santa Claus series is out. I know Kelsey and the Irregular Neil have to jump on that. I know their fingers are crossed, hoping it's good. You never know in these day and ages with what agendas they try to push per shows, but hopefully they do a good job with that. You had Disenchanted, a sequel to Enchanted, and that was... Enchanted came out, 15 years ago? Maybe? 15?
I don't even remember that.
Right, so, I mean... that was like... Right, and Disenchanted was... Well, Enchanted was a deconstruction of fairy tales being told in a different way, right? Okay.
Starring Amy Adams.
Yeah, starring Amy Adams. Now, she's back and she's doing it again. Now, I don't know if this, like I said, you can look at reviews, this and that, but never go off people's reviews. You just have to watch it yourself. Was it good? Was it bad? I don't know. This is a movie that I believe if Miss Hope Productions would like to watch one day, she will watch it and she could let us know if she enjoyed it.
What's the series? You said it's not.
No, that's a movie. Disenchanted's a movie.
Oh, you were saying? I thought you said it was.
No, that was when we talked about Zootopia Plus.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was a series.
No, Santa Claus is a series.
No, I know that.
Yeah, no, Disenchanted's a movie.
I don't know, but I'd have to watch Enchanted.
Just to refresh it.
I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you.
Did you like Enchanted?
Maybe. All those years ago, I don't remember.
Oh, you don't? Okay, all right. So there you go. Like I said, why they
I like the song.
Right, but why they continue to rehash things that have just moved on? I don't.
It's not memorable. I'll say that because I don't remember the plot either.
No.
I mean, I remember the plot, but I mean, like, I don't remember the character's name.
A lot of things aren't memorable that come out anymore. They're just thrown at you, and they're just meant to. Oh, I have to love it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
I got enough other stuff going on.
When it comes to Disney, it's kind of hard to keep up with some stuff. I guess in like park news,
all the holidays is starting next week.
Right, in park news, you have Christmas and Disney going on right now.
It's starting.
Right.
I can't is going on Friday.
Your family is going on
Very
Friday,
jealous.
correct?
I'm very jealous.
Yeah, she's
Very
upset
sad.
about this.
I'm very sad.
But, you know.
I want to go have my peppermint schnapps in the hot chocolate with my mom.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just
gonna
go.
have all-
Just get in the car and go.
Yeah, that just works. Yeah, sure.
But screw work.
Screw her. Screw my dog. Okay. Yeah, sure.
You said you just want to have your peppermint schnapps.
It is good.
Oh.
They have hot chocolate flights. They have super good coffee drinks.
Very nice. But, and I guess, now, is this new news or is it old news about the park prices going up?
Not really news.
That's not really news, right?
It's not really news at all. And it's only about 1-day tickets.
They were talking about there's a bunch of layoffs, you know, this and that, but that constantly
It
happens.
happens in every company.
Happens in every. I love when I see people attack companies or whatever it may be, and I just say to myself, I'm like, are you just an angry person? Do you need to find fault in everything? Because it's very easy to find fault in everything. Just look at yourself in the
Well, look
mirror,
at any
people.
corporation.
Look at your but I'm just
We work for a corporation. You think that they care about firing
no,
people?
you
No.
think everybody's like, oh, Disney's evil. Every company's fucking they're evil. They don't care. It's about the bottom line. It's about making money. And
Everybody's a number. You're not a person.
no.
Trust me. I work for a corporation.
At the end of
You are not a person. They ask, what's the person number?
right, they don't care. That's
care
why
who you are.
and then people come out with the woke agendas and
Don't say that
the
about
left, the
everybody.
right, the this, the that. Look, everybody is a little too self-important these days. Where we
Anyways,
all, you know,
it's just that just goes with the times. It's of course they have to increase prices. Of course they
everything's
do.
increasing.
It's called inflation, everybody.
Major
It's
inflation.
happening. But that's only if you buy a 1-day ticket. You're stupid to ever buy a 1-day ticket, so it's your own fucking fault.
Yeah, why would you buy a one-day ticket?
It's a 1-day ticket. So yeah, of course it's gonna cost you more. The more days you stay, the less you pay. That's always been the
Mhm. Which is why
always
you
been
and
the deal.
you and the Irregular New are going 11 days.
At least, yeah.
Right. So
And we'll pay. You'll pay like less than $15 per day after the 4th day. So,
okay, right.
So that's your own fault if you pay a 1-day ticket.
So there you go. I mean, look, my thing is.
And guess what? Universal, same thing. I'm sure SeaWorld, same thing. So it doesn't matter where you're going.
Everything's expensive. It doesn't matter. I mean, go yell at gas companies. Go yell at your
Exactly.
go yell at your boss. Go yell at your CEO. Go yell at your president. Go yell at everybody. Guess what? They don't care.
They're not paying you anymore because of that.
They don't care.
Because gas costs you $100 a week.
Right.
Like,
They
don't care.
No one really gives hoo-hoos. Okay. It's
So you're not important.
It's just what it is. It's just what it
Shut
is.
About it and move on
Yeah.
with your life.
That's it. Just everybody, So basically, well, other than that, in the Disney news, I mean, like I said, you can go down the list and over freaking report on all this stuff, or just look at this, look at that, look at this, like all the Star Wars stuff that has come out lately on Disney. I'm enjoying it. Andor, Tales of the Jedi, good stuff. But we all know that Kelsey is not a fan. Because Irregular Neil told me of Zootopia Plus. She goes, what a waste of friggin' time.
It's like 3 minutes of nonsense and it doesn't have anything to do with the movie.
It ties to the movie, it looks
No.
like, with
No.
side characters. But I like how
No.
she's... See, now
No.
look. Now where I'm going to go with this, and I like that she
Shut
said...
up. No.
Shut up. Where I'm going with this is that I'm agreeing with you, if you let me finish, is that this goes into overdoing your content.
No, not doing your content properly.
Overdoing it. You're
No,
putting
put it in
you're,
your movie.
Excuse me, you're catering to the people of today. You're catering to people that have an attention span of 30 freaking seconds.
Well, and I don't like movies, but I'm saying this needs to be a movie.
These
It
are
doesn't have to
just
be a
dumb
series.
little shorts that they put out just to get more
I
content
don't like
out.
shorts. I like series.
That's what I'm talking
If
about.
you did 30-minute episodes, I'd be there for it. because I don't like movies. But 3 seconds? That's like the cartoons
It's
that
not
came out
3
in the
seconds.
30s.
It's like 9 minutes. So
yeah,
you can't say 3 seconds.
That's like the cartoons that came out in the 30s, and they don't play them in playlists, and it pisses us off because we have to play each one separately.
Yeah, but those still. I'm not going to compare Looney Tunes or old Disney cartoons to whatever goes on now because I think they're
At
all.
least Looney Tunes plays all in a row.
I think they're all garbage.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's the same
span
as those were.
Right. And that kind of like wraps up that part. Here's some predictions, right? Because like I said, we're not putting these out every week because that's ridiculous. It would become redundant. So, all right, DCU predictions. You're gonna get over-reporting now, I guarantee you, on the upcoming Flash movie, okay? There's gonna be over-reporting on that about what's gonna happen. You're gonna have more stuff start coming out about Shazam because that's, I believe, the next one that's coming, but not enough people care about that. People care a little bit more about the Flash because of all the different style aspects of what's going on with it. So we're gonna hear about that. You'll hear more BS about every director in the world getting ready to direct a Superman movie. We're gonna hear more nonsense about Ben Affleck, if he's gonna have a series, he's gonna have a movie, he's gonna have this. Like I said with the MCU, you're gonna continue to hear about Kang and everything that's gonna go on in Secret Wars, even though that's years away. And what'll happen with Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Guaranteed. I guarantee you. And in Disney, I don't follow enough Disney style conspiracy theorists to know if anybody puts predictions out there, but Disney kind of just lays all their content out at you, and they're just like, here you go. They don't like make you predict. They're just kind of like, yeah, we're constantly going to be giving you stuff, so here. And in a little quick random section right now, we talked about a little quick about obsession. Obsession's at an all-time high these days. It's a little scary. I see a lot of people that continuously beat a dead horse. They will constantly talk about the same thing over and over. Think they're actually stating new things, new ideas, and they're not. YouTube's out of control. Most social media platforms are out of control these days. Twitter, Elon Musk, the Irregular Neil was banned from Twitter. You might want to lift that ban because he was banned for no reason. that'd be nice. Like people, you just gotta, like I said last time, wake the fuck up. Like, come on, stop trying to wear people's skin. Why do you could have everyday Joe or whatever, just doing amazing things on content, whatever, but nobody will sit there and give him attention, or he or she, because they're not a celebrity. So, for instance, Henry Cavill can cook a freaking steak, and millions of people will view it. Are you guys kidding me? Just because he's that? Like, this is where I go, oh my god, I've never seen so many people want to wear other people's skin, if you know what I mean. It's a little scary. So, everybody out there, it's you want to be a little bit obsessed about stuff, okay, but make sure it's a little bit healthier. Stop taking to the internet every day to talk about nothing. No one cares about what you're doing. If you're gonna do a YouTube channel, I say to everybody out there, be interesting. Don't just report the news. It's boring. It's not good. It's really not. Okay? Everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Newsflash 2.0 with me, Neil Storm, and of course, Miss Hope Productions from Earth One over there. Stay classy out there, alright? Make sure to go hit that like, go hit that subscribe too. Go become a part of the Irregular Nation, because the Irregular Neil's waiting for you. And why wouldn't you want to? Come take a ride on the Irregular side all the time with Miss Hope Productions, the Irregular Neil, and Neil Storm, and the rest of the Irregular multiverse. Cheers out there.